What is going on, guys? BrettO live back here, number live video, WWE and WWE Figures, and today we have this week's Weekend Review, episode 3, where I talk about Raw, SmackDown. If there was a pay-per-view on Sunday, I'm going to talk about all the matches, rate the shows, and tell you pretty much in a 5-minute video what happened on the shows. So without further ado, let's get into Raw. So starting off Raw, we had Stephanie McMahon and Mr. McMahon. Stephanie McMahon, Mr. McMahon, and Triple H all come out. They're on the ring. They had all the superstars out on the entrance stage. You guys probably all heard. Stephanie McMahon announced that there's going to be an all-women's pay-per-view called Evolution in October. So that's going to be pretty cool. I mean, all-women's pay-per-view, that's going to be pretty cool to see how they're going to do that. If they're going to bring back some legends. Well, of course, put in the future stars and everything. That's going to be pretty awesome to see. But yeah, great there. Really enjoyed hearing that. Another announcement that Stephanie McMahon made before she left the arena actually was Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman, a rematch at SummerSlam. If Kevin Owens wins, then he gets Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank briefcase. So it's pretty much for the Money in the Bank briefcase. Braun Strowman versus Owens for the Money in the Bank briefcase. It's going to be a pretty interesting match at SummerSlam. The first match we had on the show was the Deleter of Worlds, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy versus the B-Team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel. The B-Team ended up winning again, which is just great. The Raw Tag Team Champions winning again. Usually at the end of the match, Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy usually like, wonderful win, but not this time. They gave him a Sister Abigail on Twist of Fate in the ring. But B-Team still ended up winning the match. Another match that happened was Bayley and Sasha Banks versus two local competitors. Bayley and Sasha Banks obviously ended up winning, and then they just hugged at the end of the match, which was pretty nice. Jinder Mahal. This was kind of weird. I did not really understand, but Jinder Mahal came out to the ring when Braun Strowman was cutting a promo, and he was trying to calm him down with like some kind of word, like Shanti or something stupid like that. But he was trying to calm him down. Didn't work. Braun Strowman ended up kicking Jinder Mahal out of the ring, and then he running power slammed his little midget friend. Natalya versus Mickie James. Mickie James ended up winning the match clean, and then nothing really there. The Authors of Pain refused help from Titus O'Neil. Titus O'Neil was trying to give some advice to the Authors of Pain, but Authors of Pain went for a punch, and then O'Neil and Apollo Crews actually got him out of the ring, and then they were standing tall, which Titus Worldwide, I mean, good for them. Tyler Breeze versus Mojo Rawley. Mojo Rawley ended up winning with an Alabama Slam. Ember Moon versus Liv Morgan. Ember Moon ended up winning with an Eclipse. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. This match ended up in a disqualification from Dolph Ziggler, and then it was a double team on Finn Balor, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler beating the crap out of Seth Rollins. Finn Balor, and then Seth Rollins come running out, and then take him out, and then Kurt Angle comes out. After Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler has exited the ring, he's like, make it a tag team match. And then Seth Rollins and Finn Balor ended up winning that tag team match, which was very entertaining to watch. Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. Winner faces Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. This was a very entertaining match. Love the ending. Reigns hit a huge spear on Bobby Lashley and ended up winning the match. Roman Reigns is facing Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam for the Universal title. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see. Moving on to SmackDown Live. Okay, so first up on SmackDown, we have Randy Orton coming out, and he tells the WWE Universe that you're the reason why I'm beating up Jeff Hardy. Didn't make sense at all. RTruth versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe ended up putting RTruth to sleep. Rusev versus Andrade Cien Almas. Pretty decent match. Aiden English and Lana costed Rusev the match by distracting him, not like in a heel way, but like in an accidental way, which costed the Rusev the match, and he ended up losing, which was pretty interesting. And then later that night, he's like, maybe I don't need both of you. So that was cool. Asuka versus Billie Kay. Asuka ended up winning. Paige fires James Ellsworth, which was crazy. I was not expecting this. Yeah, James Ellsworth was fired. I'm not sure if he's like legit fired or if he's not. All Paige said was he's fired, so I'm confused there. But Samoa Joe actually attacked AJ Styles from behind when Paige still didn't announce the opponent for SummerSlam. So Samoa Joe attacked AJ Styles from behind. We're not sure if that's his opponent yet, but it's going to be interesting to find out. Becky Lynch versus Carmella. If Becky Lynch won, she would go on to SummerSlam to face Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Becky Lynch ended up winning the match, which was great. Becky Lynch needed this push, and she's going to be at SummerSlam facing Carmella for the championship. The New Day versus Sanity in a tag team qualifying match. New Day ended up winning. Very surprising there. I totally thought Sanity would win, but New Day, they need that push. They need those titles. The ending of the match, Daniel Bryan was talking about his new show, Miz and Mrs. premiering that night, right after SmackDown, but Daniel Bryan actually interrupted, took out the security guys that were causing interference at the front gate because he had like a little rope set up, but then Daniel Bryan took out the security, and then he tried to go in the ring. Miz said he's like, I had my baby. He has a baby, I'm him, and he's like, I don't want you attacking me right now. But then he threw the baby at him. It turned out it was obviously a fake baby, and then the Skull Crusher finale, Daniel Bryan. So Miz actually ending the show on a good mark, which is rarely ever possible. I don't know what happened there, but I did not tune into Miz and Mrs. Tell me if you guys did in the comments down below. I would love to know how it was. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, comment what you guys thought about the shows. I gotta give Raw probably a 4 out of 5 stars, and I gotta give SmackDown a 3 out of 5. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like, comment, subscribe to BrettO Live, and I'll see you next time. BrettO Live out.